Hello, everyone. This is your boy and your host, Jet Black, logging in. Sorry, I'm logging in around like noon. I had to wait for a little while before I was able to make sure that I could stream. But I've gotten a little bit done already. This is Doomgrok, or at least what I have of him so far. Last night, before I went to sleep, I was thinking about how powerful is Tigrok, who's the character that we made last time. So if you haven't seen Jet Edits episode 1, we actually go through a whole bunch in Jet Edits episode 1, but it ends with the creation of a brand new character, Tigrok. And I actually have a lot of assets from Tigrok that I grabbed from that episode that really helps make it easier to make characters because we've already have some pieces from stuff that we used last night. So this is essentially the concept of what if Tigrok fought Doomsday and lost, but in the process he gets infected by the Doomsday virus, which is something that happened to Superman in the New 52 that caused Superman to become a Doomsday-like monster. So it's Tigrok, but he has the powers and abilities of Doomsday, and how does that change his design and things like that. So I'm currently playing with that as a concept, and I've worked on a good bit of it because I've already edited his head in, and I've changed up the jacket from the white Tigrok jacket to like a darker black jacket to try and fit Doomsday's body and everything. And I think it's going to look awesome. I'm going to have him actually fly over Gotham City is going to be the big thing. Hello, welcome to the stream. Let me get the live chat set up. That should have been like the first thing that I did. But I think I got into explaining everything. But I was explaining it to no viewers, I think. I just wanted to start on the video, I guess. So I'm really excited about this. This is Doomgrok, or at least what I've done of Doomgrok so far. So it's what if Tigrok, the character we made on the last episode, was infected by the Doomsday virus from the New 52 run of Superman, in which you gain all the powers and abilities of Doomsday from DC Comics, essentially. I'm playing with Tigrok's design and trying to into this Doomsday beast. Oh, Nerd Tanker said, "All right, I'm here." Yo, Nerd Tanker, welcome to the stream. So what I'm gonna try and do this time around is simultaneously listen to music and watch the live chat and work on editing the images. Oh, Nerd Tanker said, "Ooh, this is giving me an idea." Yo, Nerd Tanker, hit me up with your idea. I'm hype. I'm super hype. I'm trying to figure out whether or not I want elements of Tigrok's mask in, with Doomsday. He had sunglasses, but he also had these other mask elements. I imagine when his face started to spike up, he would no longer have the mask. It would break off of his face. And that's why he has a different jacket too. He would need a different jacket afterwards. Dokkan Gamer Z said, "Man, it really hurts." Oh, Dokkan Gamer Z, what's up? What hurts? Let's see. So we have this set up so far. I'm going to change up the energy blasts. With Tigrok, we had these energy orbs, and I feel like they really matched up with Tigrok's hands, but they don't work with Doomgrok. Dokkan Gamer Z lost your Dokkan account? Oh, that sucks, dude. Ooh. I think the best thing to do if you lost your Dokkan account is just probably start fresh. I imagine they have a whole bunch of new user bonuses, give you a bunch of Dragon Stones, and help you get back on your feet again. Then you can spend them on the new Fusion banner, which isn't out yet for global, but there's a Dragon Ball Fusions banner in the Japan version. And I'm hyped for that. That actually made me be like, dang, I need to start playing again. Nerd Tanker said he's going to make something once he gets home. Okay, ballin'. Energy aura. I think I'm going to give Doomsday an energy aura, but only around his hands. So I think that will be really different. Dokkan Gamer Z asked, "What are you doing?" So last time on the stream, we made Tigrok, which was an original character. This time on the stream, we're going to say what happened if Tigrok fought Doomsday and lost and got infected by the Doomsday virus, causing him to become a Doomsday-style beast, but still have elements of, like, the Tigrok we know and love. A matter of fact, speaking of keeping elements from the original Tigrok, it'd be interesting if he actually kept one stone arm, but his other arm was like a Doomsday claw. So let's try that. Because Tigrok normally has like these big rock arms. Maybe the transformation is like gradual, so he hasn't completely changed, or maybe he's fighting the change, so he hasn't completely changed off. Who's worse, Yamcha or Hercule? I like how Dokkan Gamer Z said Yamcha because Mr. Satan has never died in the series. I'd have to say Hercule is worse. Hercule has never died, not because he's like better than Yamcha. He's never died because he's a fucking coward. You know, like he stays out of the fights for the most part. And when he is in the fight, he gets hit out. He gets like mercy knocked rather than like beat up. You know what I mean? I need to see how big these arms are. I may stretch it out a little bit. Maybe it'll grow. It has to grow into a Doomsday arm. So he has a bigger arm than before. I may have to change the contrast on it. Dokkan Gamer Z said, he's an LR in Dokkan. Nerdtanker said, Jet, you forgot he got bitch slapped by Cell perfect form. And he did survive, true. Still. Not that bad, though. Here we go. Darkened up his arm a little bit. There we go. So I like him having one stone arm and then one Doomsday arm. Dokkan Gamer Z said, well, if Hercule was here, IRL, he would beat the shit out of everyone. Nerdtanker said, Yamcha thought he hasn't survived many fights. Oh, Yamcha, though, he hasn't survived many fights. Yamcha had great potential, though, of what he could have been. That's established by Yamcha Isekai. I wonder, should he still have, like, the Tigrok ears? It would be really subtle. Oh, I'm still turning it. I didn't mean to turn it that hard. Gonna rotate it a little bit. Let's see. Dokkan Gamer Z said Saiyans ruined everything for the humans. Nerdtanker said, I honestly think Yamcha might win since he can use Chi. Then Professor Trevenant said, well, Fang Fist. Well, I mean, being able to manipulate Ki is definitely a huge advantage in Dragon Ball. Yo, Professor Trevenant, welcome to the stream. Trevenant entered by being like, well, Fang Fist? Let's see. Dokkan Gamer Z said, except for Bulma and Chi-Chi, if you know what I mean. I mean, if they did get ruined, they got ruined in a different way. Wow, I actually was able to give him Tigrok's head, kinda. He still has, like, the ears, and you can see some of the leopard patch on the side of Doomsday's head as he flies in. I kind of fuck with it, not gonna lie. Nerdtaker said fan episode Hercule versus Yamcha. That'd be cool if they did that. I don't know when they would squeeze that in. Probably between arcs. I think I just got a message over the Discord. Interesting. Kratos is talking about one of his newer decks, um, which I won't spoil because he wants to show them off in an episode. Donut Dog said, my other friend bought a cactus off of Amazon Drunk. He bought a top hat for it, but ended up getting 100 tiny hats. That's fun. 100 tiny hats? Like, did he accidentally buy 100 hats? Donut Dog said, oh wait, I just read that. Professor Trevenant said, how can you ruin them? They are the perfect anime MILFs. The perfect anime MILFs? Debatable. Off the top of my head, I can't really think of like other anime moms though. You have a point. Donut Dog said, yeah. Dokkan Gamer Z said, I meant that he didn't ruin them because I got the D. My joke was that the D ruined them, if you know what I mean. No Tanker said, if Yamcha was a Saiyan, he might actually stand a chance against people, but he isn't. I mean, dang, you don't really have to be that much of a Saiyan to be, on par or to be, like, usable. And I know it's hard to say that considering that we haven't seen a lot of non-Saiyans do a lot of cool shit. But at the same time, we have. A lot of the Universe 6 people who aren't Saiyans are still rather powerful adversaries. Let's see. Do I want to up the contrast? Wow. Those lines are pretty intense. Nerd Tanker said, I mean, looking at Super Saiyan God, Yamcha's completely useless now. Dokkan Gamer Z said, imagine a wish that grants you the power to use Kaioken without getting hurt. That would allow you to become as strong and as fast as you want to be uh, with, like, no fallback. It could shorten your life, though. Like, it may not hurt, but it might, like, in the end cause you to, like, live a shorter life than you would have. Um, a similar idea came from the idea that if you, like, fuse a Super Saiyan, that it could, like, fuck up your health. Nerd Tanker said, no, next wish is Yamcha to be immortal. I mean, it has been established that you can wish for bullshit on the Dragon Balls to make yourself better. So that is another thing that Yamcha could do to try and, like, improve upon himself. Just start making some wishes. The Shadow Dragons aren't a thing because GT isn't canon, or at least I can say they aren't a thing yet. So because of that, like, go nuts. Just make as many wishes as you fucking want. What's the downside, right? No one in Dragon Ball has tried to wish for more wishes, I don't think, right? I could be wrong, but I don't remember. Let's see. Dokkan Gamers. Oh wait, Professor Trevenant said, "Why can Yamcha wish he had Saiyan power? He could wish that he had better than Saiyan power, though." Dokkan Gamers said, "Yeah, but if you use it on bursts, like a quick Kaioken times 1,000,000 and punch the dude, I mean that definitely would be crazy." Donut Dog said, "I looked in my history for last night, and 4 gardener's tips, the video stream last night, and a video about drawing genitals. They were talking about how people draw men like women and showed it." Professor Trevenant, corrected their thing. Why can't Yamcha wish he had Super Saiyan power? Donut Dog said, then yelled, where is the penis? Professor Trevenant said, also, why can't Vegeta wish all the Saiyans to be revived? Vegeta doesn't want to do that, is the answer to that question. He doesn't really fucking care that much. I think he's interested in the Universe 6 Saiyans, but when it comes to, like, his own Saiyan heritage, he didn't give that many fucks before. You know what I mean? Don't go. Yeah, you know what I mean? Donut Dog said, I don't know what was going on through my drunk mind. Uh, I guess that's one of those things, Donut Dog. It's one of those mysteries we may never learn the answer to. I'm going to darken a lot of these assets that I move on to the Doomsday version of Tigrok, Doomgrok. Professor Trevenant said he would be king. Dokkan Gamer Z said, because Universe 6 got them girls. Then Professor Trevenant said, King Vegeta. Vegeta already should be king. His father's dead. But he's choosing to be the Prince of all Saiyans because he's the only one who cares, and he's the only one who gives himself a title, but he still doesn't give himself the kingly title. Some people have said that it's out of respect for his father. I don't think he gives that many fucks. Like, if I'm being honest, you know what I mean? Also, I don't think Vegeta wants to have to deal with a bunch of other Saiyans bullshit. Like, I feel like he's in part not wishing them back because he's like, well, fuck them. And I mean, sure, Vegeta, like if that's what he wants. Dokkan said, Doombranani? Doombranani? When you say Doombra, what? Professor Trevenant said, A all too Saiyan. Well, I mean, there are more Saiyans in Universe 6 than just two. But yeah, this is Doomgrok. Donut Dog said, I don't even know what you're talking about. Do you mean right now, or do you mean like earlier? I don't know how far you're behind. Then Dokkan Gamer Z said, the Bra of Doom. I might have said Bra. I meant to say Doom Grok. That's the character I'm drawing over here. It's a combination of Tigrok, who's a character that we made last night, and Doomsday, because there's a thing called the Doomsday virus in DC, and this is essentially what if Tigrok caught the Doomsday virus? Is the idea. Nerd Tanker said, "Wait, technically speaking, the Saiyans were brought back when they wished for the Namekians, Frieza and his men killed." Um, you'd think so, right? I wonder if there's a video on that. Also, isn't Vegeta's brother still alive? Dokkan Gamer Z said, "What if I was God?" Ah, great. My computer burned out. Okay, here we go. Are we back online? It looks like we're back. Okay, my computer browned out a moment ago, so I had to wait for it to reconnect. I hope I wasn't just like staring at the computer for a good second. That's what it felt like. But I just became aware that the stream does appear to be back up, and we are currently working on Tigrok. Boom, 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 boom. Well, really, it's Doomgrok. The reason why it's taking so long to get the stream to work right is because I had a bunch of tabs open. I already allowed them to load properly. The stream like shat itself when the brownout happened, and every I have no idea how long the stream has been like not showing anything, but that definitely ticks me off when I learned that the stream call had just ended. That was like some ultra bullshit on, I'd say YouTube's part on that one. It had ended and I had like no warning. So I just thought I was still on stream. So here's what we have of Tigrock so far. I am salty. My brain is like, damn, how long has it been like just straight dead air? Okay, let's see. So right now I'm setting up the background pretty much. I want a scene of Manbat diving down, and then I'm just gonna put Doomgrok like in the image instead. I can probably find an image of Batman diving into Gotham easier than Man-Bat. I need an image of which like someone is like falling into a Gotham City street. At least that's what I'm going for. Let me make sure the live chat's up. Live chat is up, but I think because the stream has dived so many times, we lost some viewers. So that's disappointing. But yeah, sometimes stuff you can't control happens. Let's see. So I'm going to grab Gotham Skyline. This should also work. That was really easy to search for in comparison to diving into Gotham. I wanted a street level view looking up um, at Doomgrok, but this should be fine. Oh gosh, the loading times though. Speaking of loading times, ah, here we go. So right now to listen to music, I have SoundCloud up in another tab. But what's going on is SoundCloud will buffer an ad, and then the ad won't play unless I like look at the tab. But that slows down everything else. There we go. Trying to get this to the right size. And I guess this will be Tigrock flying out from Gotham. This would be an interesting foe for Batman to have to face if Tigrock is unable to control himself. I'm not necessarily saying that Tigrock is like a DC Universe OC, like an original character that I positioned to be in the DC Universe. It's more of an idea of, well, if he was in the DC Universe and happened to be in situation such and such, how would things play out? Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to keep that brightness up if I'm going to tweak the contrast. Okay, bringing back some detail. Again, we're really trying to get that like sketchy manga feel, if possible. It's interesting because Doomgrok is too detailed, it looks like, in a few places. Like we made Gotham really sketchy, which is what we want everything to look like. But then we didn't make everything look sketchy. So if I revive some of the contrast in the city, can I bring back some detail in a way to where it like still lends itself to the style? It makes it look like there's a light being flashed onto him in the sky above the city. Um, with how bright the shockwave gets in the corners and stuff like that. I'd rather it look really sketchy, like what we had before. He blends in a little bit more with that. Upping the contrast isn't bad for the Doomsday face. It helps it lose a little bit of identity, which is what we want. Even though this is now a merger of like a known character with an OC, we still want that appeal of it still looks like it's its own thing. You know what I mean? Like we're still trying to make it look like its own character. And there's Doomgrok over Gotham. I do feel like it could be better. I'm gonna increase the contrast on the legs. Play with the darkness. Actually add some light effects. So we're going to turn the contrast up on the stone arm, actually, a good bit. And lower the brightness to darken it. We're going to try and give it more of that sketchy style. We're going to turn the brightness down significantly on the left arm. And then up the contrast. We're going to add a little bit more detail to the arm by turning the contrast back a little bit. We don't want it to blend in completely with the wing. But the fact that that's like something that can happen really shows that it did start to mesh more with the style. Let's up the contrast on the jacket. It makes it lose detail, but it also makes it fall in with the style. There we go. The image now looks more seamless stylistically. The elements look like they go together more than earlier. Because the idea is it's that lower detail manga sketchy style. You want it to look like it was drawn this way. So that's Doomgrok. A lot of the assets that I copied for Doomgrok are not of the right contrast anymore, though. But that's fine. So yeah, now we have another finished. And because I had worked on him a little bit before I had started the stream, uh, Doomgrok was done significantly faster than Tigrok. Also, we actually had assets to play with this time because we could use Tigrok assets to help out. I'm curious to see if the stream is still running properly. Because I am like super salty, and I'm very curious to see is this actually running on the channel or not. Something just popped up on my screen. I think it's the image of Doomgrok. Okay. So right now I'm on the other screen trying to see if the stream is even playing. I'd be really salty if it wasn't, but the solution would be just for me to like change over, just to like start the stream again. It wouldn't take too long. So yeah, right now I'm just making sure that the stream is running, because otherwise I'm not actually doing anything then. It's really hard for me to ever check when I'm streaming though. Well, maybe it's harder because I'm trying to do it on my computer. I'm gonna try to check if I'm streaming on my phone. That way, it's on a device that's where a lot less things are happening. Okay, it says I'm live with this. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, cool. So let's keep it rolling. So we got Doomgrok done. So now let's start working on the next project. Ooh, new drawing. I can exit Doomgrok because we just saved Doomgrok. Then I'm going to save these Doomgrok assets. Then we may or may not need the Tigrok assets, but I'm just going to close them for now. Give my computer a little bit of a break so it's not being overrun. Feel free to talk to me in the live chat, by the way. I'm completely open to that. I feel like it adds a little bit of extra to the stream. Let's see. Jumping into the Gotham Skyline stuff. The next thing that I'm going to work on is something that I've been inspired to do based on hearing about, let's see, Pura. Am I spelling her name right? Ruby Transparent. That's what I always thought her name was spelled like. But this was inspired by my girlfriend's OC. I'm not going to make my girlfriend's OC, but I'm going to make something that's esque of it, like similar concept. Let's see. It does look like there are some solid options to pick from. So which one would work the best with what I'm going for? I really like the action shot that's provided in this one. So I should be able to do something with this. And then be able to change up the outfit. What are some problems I could have with this is something that I should think about sometimes, but I really don't. If I want to change up the outfit at all, it could be a problem because she only has like one good arm. If I could get something where she has both arms out to her side and where she's not in too weird of a position and she's facing forward, that'd be nice. That's interesting. This, because I would like to make something kind of like this, to be honest. I like the eyes. The eye change is something that I'm going to do. This one is slightly better. Very close. It's very close to what I want. Let's see. No, no, no. I'll find it. Ooh. Oh, the Harley Quinn thing was really different. The research stage does take a little bit of time, though, for me to figure out like what image can I use to try and like start. And the base is really important for continuing forward. And part of it is that if it's a front position, it is easier to like dress it up with different things. Yo, Kirby, welcome to the stream. We did Doomgrok, which was Doomsday mixed with Tigrok a little while ago. And now we're getting started with a character that's going to be inspired by my girlfriend's OC. I'm not going to make my girlfriend's OC. I'm going to make, I guess, my vision of it in a way. So right now, Google Drawing is having a hiccup. So I got to wait a little bit for Google Drawing to get its act together. So how's your day today, Kirby? Also, good morning. Well, I guess good afternoon. For you, it would also be afternoon. Or would it? Are you an hour behind me, Kirby? Or is it multiple hours behind me? I think it's only an hour. Or are you an hour ahead of me? Kirby said it just started. What just started? Question mark. 11:20 a.m. Oh, you're multiple hours behind me. I see. Let's see. I'm gonna skip the song that's currently playing on my computer. Here we go. Oh fuck. Did I grab an image of Pura that wasn't actually transparent? I was really enthused by that. Oh, your day just started. Okay. Dang it. That image had like good potential to be used. Something forward facing would be nice. They keep tilting the body slightly, which could make things a little difficult. I kind of liked the action shot up here, but action shots can make it difficult to manipulate to a certain point, and with her curved body being curved to the side in this shot, it definitely makes it a little bit harder to like change up the clothes unless I can find clothes that are also positioned like slightly tilted. You know what I mean? Let's see. This is front facing, which is nice. But then her arms overlap over the torso, and that can be annoying. This is interesting with the red cape thing. Her body's slouched back slightly, but it may be workable, except it doesn't look truly transparent. It looks like it has the white background, but not the transparent background. Kirby asked, can you still not see the Hangout call? The way I have it set up is that the Hangout call is open in like a different window, but that window is hidden behind the live chat window. So the live chat window is full so that I can look over and see whenever someone's put anything in the live chat. And the Hangout is like behind that, so I can't actively see it, kind of thing. I do have Discord as a tab, though. So if you send me anything on Discord, I can see it. Like yesterday when you sent me the Dragon Ball Super thing, I could see that. The screenshot that you took of the game. Dang it. Looking for this Pura thing is taking longer than expected. I'm tempted to just use this action shot. I've bitched about it a little bit already, about like why it could be kind of difficult, but we'll see what'll happen. One thing that's kind of helpful to do is to break them apart once you get them. So now that I've grabbed Pura, I can edit her so that she's inside the manga style already just from the get go. And then I can do things like let's separate this part and this part and this part because we can put the pieces back together as we go. So I'll up the contrast. I'll return some of the contrast. Because when you up the contrast, you lose detail. But I want just enough detail to still be able to see like some basic features. Do I want brighter? Brighter will cause features to dim slightly. That should be good for the first initial thing. Let's see. So now, if I did want to break it into pieces, what pieces would I break up in order to try and make it work? It'd be nice to be able to grab the head for reuse, which will take a little bit of cutting. Okay, let's see. Grab the hair than it is to grab like the whole head. So we're going to grab this hair section. And then I need to edit the arm out of the hair section, if possible. Trying to grab pieces can be a big challenge of it. Crap. Ah. I'll probably open a new drawing to the side. Here we go. And that'll make it easier for me to dice and cut in and stuff like that. Because having to get around Pura's obnoxiously large box is some bullshit. That whole section is just empty space. When shit like that happens, essentially what the person did was they left a large open space when they saved it to the side instead of dragging it as far as they could to the highest corner and then fitting it into a box, which makes it easier for use. And what I mean by dragging it to the highest corner, I mean you get it like as close to the upper left as you can, and then you would drag this corner up and shrink it in. It's in part due to how far her arm is out, though, to why they had to do that. So I understand why there's so much empty space, but really, the empty space only has to touch the tip of her blade. It doesn't need more space than that, at least to fit economically within the frame. Economically, as in like, there's only so much space you can have, so there's like a scarcity of space. So you want to optimize how much space you have. Let's see. So right now, I think I'm waiting for a music advertisement. No, I'm not. Okay. It just waited a long time to start up myself. I am slight salty. I feel like it's audible. We had a brownout earlier on the stream, and we actually had a good turnout. But when the brownout happened, I think we lost a lot of viewers. And then I was streaming for a good bit at Google Hangouts So it definitely affects the overall experience. I'm still hyped though. Um, I have a lot of ideas that I would like to try out. Ooh, that was gross. Okay, here we go. And right now we're just trying to grab the head to see if it can be used as a head in the future for other projects. Me control seeing right there. I'm not sure if that was a good idea or a horrible idea. Fucking disconnect, reconnect. It can't be like every few moments. It just becomes obnoxious. Gosh. The cut I took doesn't seem like it really goes in. Put Nightmare's Soul Edge in her hand? That could be cool. Let's look at this real quick. Because the hairs. Crap. The hair that I cut off a moment ago, and then the headpiece that I grabbed. How do they fit together? There we go. So that's how they're supposed to fit. So now I just need to figure out how to get her arm out of it. So now we just need the... We have a lot of it. We need this area right above her arm as a piece, and then we need the area that's around her arm as a piece. So it's a lot of like cut and recut, but it allows you to get around the idea that there's like something that you don't want in the shot. So this is the tip. Here's the majority of the hair, so we can merge these together. Oh, and we also will have some gaming today, but it'll be like a little later today. I have a meeting at 4, and I have a little bit more homework to do. Oh snap! We still have a piece of shoulder in there. Shame on me. Control C, Control V. Yeah, I could see how I missed that because it's just that little bit. Let's see. There we go. There are a bunch of pictures of Soul Edge transparent. That's good. So that's... Oh, Kirby said it. If they're actually transparent, that's another matter. True. Okay, so to cut around the thing, what did I lose? I can't tell. Dang, she has long ass hair. It does look like it's broken at some point, but I'm not sure. No, it looks about right. Am I just done? Am I just in denial? Let's see. So now, if I want to isolate her head and get like actually just her head, how much would I need to do? Excuse me. I may cut out her bangs slightly. I don't think they're entirely necessary. Control C. Gosh. There are little like white transparent scatters that are hidden up. Gosh. I didn't realize that her hair was so ridiculous. Let's see. It may not be a necessity to get rid of the part around her neck. So this might be somewhat usable. The little white dots in her hair kind of annoy me, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. Let me see if I can grab the torso and isolate that. Being able to isolate parts of the body can be really useful when you're trying to essentially mix and match pieces. We kind of got it. There's like an arm on the side. It's the only problem. Kirby said, also, I sent you something in Discord. Ballin'. Oh, I never posted on Discord that I was streaming. Oops. Kirby said, you can have your stream, you have your screen like this. When Kirby's whole message is like, dude, you can layer the hangouts. I'm trying to make it, I guess, less involved. Like, I would rather the screen setup be simpler because I just don't want to miss anything in the live chat because the live chat doesn't make noise, kind of thing. So if there's too much on the screen, I'll like lose track of like it. Because I'm also focusing on this. That's what I'll do in a second. Paste. Because I need to copy it before I can edit the arm out. So what we want is that. My brain suddenly was like, Jet, what are you talking about? What else do you need other than just this piece? I guess her little like neck thing. But this piece is essentially the torso itself. We'll keep the neck thing, I guess. All right, the question is, what else do I need to cut in order to keep the neck thing? I need to cut the neck thing. Yeah, duh. My brain like gets the concept of what I'm doing, but then sometimes it just acts like it has no idea what I'm talking about. Well, I fucked that up. Hold on. Okay, we're getting there. Well, it's actually really hard to tell with everything looking white. It's a little bit higher in that one. Ooh, hold on. Because my mind's like, did you leave a little bit of arm in there? It's like I might have. Oh, hold on. Kirby said, give her Broly's headpiece on her. And then Kirby said, I worded that wrong. Slight. Okay, so there's another part that I gotta edit. When you have to grab like just the titties in order to make sure that you don't have the arm anymore. So we have this part. When you try to reassemble it like this, it can be really weird. Line them up. Shit. Subtle movements are like such bullshit. Fuck. We were kinda there. Here we go. Better. Crap. Edit that a little bit. Okay. That's workable as an independent torso. I want to grab more of that scarf thing. Oh, I accidentally hit Control Z. Oh, I'm glad it didn't undo anything important. Or at least it didn't look like it did. Let's see. The Broly headpiece could be interesting, as well as the Soul Edge idea. Grab that. And then there's a little bit on it. It's always something. Get rid of that. Oh, fuck, that was the thing. So there's a little artifact in the corner of the thing as well. In both corners of the thing. Okay, Control C. I mean, Control Z. Blah, blah, blah. Now Control C. Ooh, but today will be the first meeting of the core, which is the UAH YouTube club that's starting up on campus. So I'm excited for that. It's going to be in like 2 hours and 15 minutes from now. So let's see. To edit out that part. No, that part. I'm trying to figure out if I can do one edit that kills two birds with one stone. I don't think I can, though, sadly. So we now have the lower part of the tail. Well, it's not a tail, but. And now if we can just grab this higher section. We should be ultra Gucci. There we go. It definitely looks gross, but that's in part due to the order. Okay, so we have the scarf thing. We have the head. We have the torso. I guess the next thing to separate would be the arm and the sword. Or the legs. The legs actually would be the easiest thing for me to grab right now. But by attacking the project piece by piece, it can make it a little bit easier to construct something new out of said pieces. I don't have to worry about in the middle of it, oh, now I have to like separate something, or I really just need this piece now, but that piece is in the way, kind of thing. So right now we have the torso, the body, the scarf thing. I kind of don't like the scarf thing. Oh, Dokkan Gamer Z said, I'm streaming, lol. Yo, Dokkan Gamer Z, welcome back. Also, best of luck with your stream. You're probably talking about the Dokkan thing on your stream, which is too bad that you lost your Dokkan account. Also, you reminded me I need to get on Discord and say that I am streaming because I forgot. I forgot to say that earlier. Kirby was like, "Hiya," and then Dokkan Gamers Z was like, "Yep, I'm doing my road to glory." That actually sounds pretty cool. Best of luck, Dokkan Gamers Z. Poetic Justice. Yeah, let's see. Right now I'm listening to like a playlist of a bunch of remix songs. I'm gonna skip this though because I've listened to it a lot recently. I need to find some new music on SoundCloud. Kirby said, "Is the tournament going? Oh, is the World Tournament going on in Dokkan?" That's a good question because that is rather fun. I wish the normal game was more like that. Okay, so I grabbed the legs. So next up will probably be the arm. Arm shouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It'll take multiple edits, but it's not absolute cancer. Kirby said, "Yes, it is. Yay. Time to kick ass. Yo, have fun, dude." This is interesting. Getting the arm actually grabs like a whole bunch of other stuff with it. Let's see. I'm gonna have to make a new asset page real quick. Yo, Hazardous Vegito, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Right now we're tearing apart Para from Ruby in order to try and use the different parts to build a new character. But it's taken multiple pages to break down the like full-size model into its pieces. Because that way, not only can we use Pure for different things, we can use. Well, no, that's it. I don't know why I said not only can we, because I immediately was like, "Oh, hold up, nope, that's the point. That's the whole point." It keeps it from being a one-time thing. I think is what I'm mainly getting at. Is that in the future I could use all these pieces and not have to do all of this again. Episode where I do this with Dragon Ball Z characters, because all you had to do is like one episode where I break a bunch of the Dragon Ball Z characters into like individual pieces, and then I can do a whole bunch of episodes using those pieces and putting them together into different things, and that'd be really dope. Yo, X says yes, yet Black Welsh. Yo, X, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Let's see. It's struggling to load this third Google Drawing page, though. And then X was like, Jet, I mean. We're almost there. Crap. One is trying to connect. I believe in you, Google Drawing. Don't give up hope. You can always survive. Once I break this arm, X said, "I made it, bitches." Yo, welcome back, X. It does feel like it's been at least a minute. Am I gonna try and get her arm on her right side? Is a solid question. I don't know. Okay, let's see if we can isolate the arm. First, we'll want to grab the part of the arm that has the hair around it, if we can. So we'll have to grab like only this much of the arm. X said, also, Nick, I'm gonna be staying at my grandma's house, so I'm gonna be in all the streams. Got a problem? Go fuck yourself in the booty. Yo, no problem, X. Yo, welcome back. I'm down with you being in all the streams. You're always welcome. Yo, let's see. So that's what we got. We got that part of the arm. So what we need now is everything else. And that's what we just grabbed, I think. That's getting cropped now. So we should be pretty Gucci. When you're obviously not. Yeah, this is not the Gucci-ness. Oh, and then X said, also, I'm fucking done with Discord. So sad. Oh, yeah, what happened with Discord, X? To where you're like officially done. Kirby said, what did Discord do to you? Solid question. The world would like to know. I think I'm trying to put together two pieces that don't go together. Did I see the playlist you made? Shit. YouTube, I don't think, notifies subscribers with playlists, which is interesting. I can see why they don't, because sometimes you don't make playlists for your subscribers, you make them for yourself. But it'd be nice if that could be an option. Let's try and get this much of the arm. Then we gotta Control C. So we want to be able to crop the upper half out. But when we do that, we're going to lose this portion of the arm. Well, actually, hold on. If I was to crop it down like this, you actually lose that upper left-hand corner of the arm. So then that's what you need to save. And that part is that. So then you highlight over. Let's see. So X said, well, I logged out of Discord again and never got verified again. So I'm out, you thought little, instead of you little thoughty. Yeah, let's see. Dang. Ooh, too bad, dude. But hey, you still got the streams. You still got the channel. So, I mean, you are still winning. Gosh, that's the worst thing when you think you're editing out everything, but there's like a little dot. There's like the small thing that you couldn't see. That's what we needed. X said, I got the stream. Dokkan. Wait, fucking Nickabenson, the friend. Oh crap. X, what is your name on Dokkan? I keep asking. And then I keep not remembering. Ooh. Yeah. Hit me up with your Dokkan username again. Let's see. That. So that's the arm before the rifle, of course. You have to send your friend ID, not your name. Okay. So I'll need your friend ID, X. So this should work. I can't remember the significance of this piece of her arm. This happened last time. It's like I gotta look at the original picture and then see what was up with this arm. It goes straight into black from white. This needs to be brought higher. X said, be right back. No problem, X. See you when you get back. Here we go. It was all about the elevation. Part of cutting things like this is being able to have to like reevaluate it. It's very similar to like working with a puzzle or something, but you're actively making all the pieces. Let's see. So there are the spines there. There we go. It's time to be elite. To be elite in yourself. There we go. So that's the arm with the sword as an asset. Do I want to get the arm without the sword? Now that I have the arm with the sword, it's not like an obnoxious request. Let's see. It's so much black. Putting the sword in her hand doesn't really work otherwise, now that I think about it. Like, I would have to get rid of this sword because I don't know what layering trick I could do to make the sword go over the hand without blocking her hand, unless I made her arm a sword, which is also possible. Okay, I now have X's friend code. So X, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on my phone. I'm going to type your friend code into like a Google Note. Oh, did I miss a phone call? Ah, crap. Yeah, I missed a phone call. Okay, so I'm going to have to hit Jash up. 276 787 1153. There we go. 276 787 1153. And then Kirby. Oh, yeah. X and Kirby should also be friends because I'm already friends with Kirby on Dokkan. There we go. So what do I need to do now if I'm going to grab the sword? I still need to get back to Jash. I can't leave him hanging. But I'll get back to Jash sooner rather than later, of course. Kirby said, I don't even pay attention to who my partner is. X said, what is your user on Dokkan? Me or Kirby? For me, it's the Jet Black Welsh. Without the D. I'm not Facebook. Getting just the arm shouldn't be impossible. Almost there. Well, I still need to grab the white part of the arm. Oh, well, fuck, it's already a piece. Oh, gosh. I just realized a bar that was inside of a song that I've listened to, like, multiple times before. But I, like, never understood what he said until just now. Gosh. There we go. X just hit up Kirby with that friend request. Friendship in the making. Man, I feel like Dokkan could have been way better. It just needs like more of a PvP thing. I think that's the only thing that I really gripe on. If it was more interactive, I feel like I'd play it a lot. Is that the piece of arm that I would need? I feel like I didn't take a substantial enough piece of arm. Did I hit it from the corner before? X said, Kirby, tournament is going on right now. Yeah, Kirby was hype. He was like, it's time to go kick some ass. He was hella ready. So Kirby's actively doing the tournament. The fuck? Control-Z. So much of it is the sword. It should be simple, though. remember the significance of this one piece. Yeah. So, did I crop it from a corner a moment ago? That got rid of like a shit ton. Let's see. X said, when the next fan poll? Then Kirby said, yeah, I just did a full run on the tournament. Then Pump said, cool. I'm not sure when the next fan poll is. I'll hope to do one this weekend. I have a lot like on my plate this weekend. I do have a gameplay planned for a new game that I got on mobile that allows you to make your own game, and we could play each other's games that we made on the game. So if you guys are interested in making levels and having me like play your levels, hit me up on Sandbox Evolution. That's the game that I'm referring to. So I've been playing Sandbox Evolution a little bit to get used to the controls and to unlock a bunch of stuff so I can make crazy levels to show you guys with like dinosaurs, volcanoes, zombies. I'm trying to unlock the ninja characters so that I can play as the ninja. But Sandbox Evolution is pretty dope. I feel like it could be better if it had multiplayer. That's a big thing for me in mobile apps. Multiplayer on mobile shouldn't be that hard. So if I go diagonally up, so if I go diagonally down, that's that little curve thing. So I've already done that before. I don't know why I'm not like smart enough to be like, you just did that. Now grab the fist, because the fist is the other part that you need. It's as if it takes my brain a minute to be like, so now what you have to do is break the part into into parts. Okay. Go down on it diagonally. Damn. If she went down on you diagonally, it would be that's some game over shit. Okay, let's see. Almost there. But yeah, to talk a little bit more about Sandbox Evolution, it's essentially a God game on mobile, but it allows you to create your own worlds with different characters and pieces. And then you can put in a player character and play through those worlds. You can play other people's worlds online, and it's free on mobile. They do a few things that are rather bullshit. Like, I don't know how you get purple orbs without buying them. It always gets me when there's a in-game economy and there's something that doesn't even have like a transfer rate. Like, if I knew I could turn purple, if I could turn like the blue currency into the purple currency, I'd be like, oh, this game's pretty good because you don't have to pay to get certain things. But it feels like you do. I don't know how you get the purple currency at all. Because I have 3 of the purple currency. and it acted like if I logged in, I would get 10 purple currency. I didn't get shit. I have no, I have no idea what happened. Fuck. The thing about it is, everything is so meticulous. Fuck. Putting those two pieces together is so ass. Are we getting there? Aw, shit. Hold on. It looks like there's just a big bite out of it. Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to go together right there. But then it doesn't. It's probably a layering error of like what needs to be in the front and what needs to be in the back kind of thing. I don't know. I could have just fucked it up too. That's totally possible. But putting this together is like the hardest build. Fuck. Dokkan said, you need to do more reaction. I'm glad that you guys take the reaction video stuff. That is pretty dope. Let's see. This fucking... I can't figure out what I'm messing up. I think this was getting me. Am I trying to put two pieces that are the same piece together? Oh, fuck. Hold on. Shift it. You can't really tell if you've, like, done it right until you click away. And then when you're on it, you gotta be, like, really careful. That didn't seem right. Oh, you just finished streaming? Yo, welcome back, Dokkan Gamer Z. How did your stream go? Damn. My brain was like, it's time to stop. Getting just the arm is such bullshit. Dokkan Gamer Z said, well, da 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 da. Ooh. No one watched, but you kept streaming? No problem, dude. I actually have a problem of when no one's watching, I go hard on my topic and I talk about it, and then people get on and they're like, what are you talking about? And it's like, I kind of film it with the idea that people are going to watch it later. So I try to talk with that in mind. But then like when people get on, they get really confused because I'm already like mid topic, so I kind of have to like restep. Um, I'm gonna call my friend Jash real quick. While I'm talking to Jash, I'll show on screen. Taking off my headphones. I've been listening to the same music for like a good few days. I need some more music. I'm gonna call my friend Jash real quick while I'm talking to him. I'll show you guys Doomcore. Doomgrok? Doom what is his name? When I can't remember his name. See drawing. Yo, Josh, good to have you. How are you today? Doing great. I'm currently doing a live stream, but I saw that I had missed a call from you, and I missed a text referring to hanging out tonight. Spending the night tonight, or hanging out tonight? Okay. Mhm. I think we should do the hangout tonight as well. Yeah. And I'll do the spend the night option tomorrow, as long as I can guarantee Maddie as a ride back for Sunday. Me and Maddie. Yeah, I got you. Um, okay, I'm currently live streaming jet edits where I like edit photos or whatever and trying to make like these cool designs. Yesterday I made a really cool one. I made one at the beginning of this stream, but now we're like a few hours in and I'm trying to make a second one, and the second one's taking fucking forever. Yeah, I'm on the stream on the phone. Let's see. Kirby said, "Wow, Soccer Spirits just gave me 360 crystals. Holy balls, Soccer Spirits! Time for a 10 times with a free one summon." Yo, congrats, Curbs. Uh, yo, Kirby. Josh says, "What's up?" I I have a meeting with the UAH YouTube Club at 4 p.m. I don't know how long the meeting will be, but I will definitely hit you up after the meeting and see if you've finished your homework by then, kind of thing. Yeah, at 4. Yeah. Who's Corrado? I'm good with faces, not with names. Oh, wait, Corrado. CJ? Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, that'd be ballin'. Yeah, that makes sense. Mhm. Yeah. Oh, also, how long is the meeting gonna take? I'm not sure. He's like the head of it, so he'll definitely know. But he's one of the guys that I'm gonna hang out with tomorrow that I was talking about. When I was talking about hanging out with Colin, he's Colin's roommate. Yeah. So yeah, it does. Yeah, I'm totally down with that. You mind if I stream? I like how you did the no. Oops, solid. Okay, gas. Bose-Einstein condensate. We both know it's a thing. Well, well, let's see. There are even more too. I wonder. Yeah, whatever the other shit is. Stephen Hawking and Hogginium. I mean, it might. I don't fucking know. Like, it could be like the next state of matter that we don't have in the list. Stephen Hawking. Hmm. In the arms of an angel, and just zooms into Stephen Hawking's face. I wish you guys could hear it. The live chat only gets like half of the conversation. Gosh. Yeah, most def. So yeah, true. I will. I think so. Okay. He really needs to advertise better. Mhm. Well, now you like most certainly know, and this will be my first meeting too. I missed last week. I didn't even know I missed last week. uh, yeah, catch you later, dude. Best luck on your homework. Ooh, peace. Sorry for spontaneous phone call in middle of stream. So Dokkan Gamer Z says, eating. Nani? Right now I'm well, not right now. A few seconds ago I was talking to my friend Jash on the phone. You guys might have seen Jash on the streams a few times. Kirby knows Jash. Let's see. Kirby was like, wow, not a single blue pot out of 11 summons. Wow, 14 summons. None of them were 5 or 6 stars. Damn, when Soccer Spirits gives you that gift and then you unwrap it and it's actually just a dookie. Speaking of which, where is Dookie Dropper? Let's see. So now that. Let's grab this asset real quick. I said I was going to show you guys an image while I was on the phone. And I didn't pull up shit. I apologize. I opened a new thing too. Didn't put anything in it. So I could combine her blade with the soul edge as a way to do it, Kirby. Dokkan Gamer Z said, funny story. Well, not actually. Oh, if you think the story would be enjoyable, like, I'm always down to hear it. I'm all ears, all eyes, all reading, all seeing. I guess I don't have to copy that. Let's see what I can do with what we have now. Really don't like that she has the like white dot shit in her hair. It's really annoying. Yo, Nyan Shy Shy. Nyan Shy Shy said, hi, sorry I'm late. My phone was dead. No problem, Nyan Shy Shy. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. On this one, I made like a really cool drawing really quickly at the beginning because I had worked on it a little bit before. And then I went into this hoping that I could do it also pretty quickly. And then I've been like slowballing the whole thing. Kirby said, what the hell is this support slot supposed to be? Did they like change up how Soccer Spirits works, Kirby? Like, is it not how it usually is? I noticed no one ever votes for Soccer Spirits except for Kirby when we do the live streams. I'm surprised that it didn't pick up traction. I think it might have to do with it not being as actiony as it could be. Like if it was flashier or if there was like an anime connected to it, I feel like people would have fucked with it really hard. What can I do? Still waiting for it to connect all the way. So right now, I'm trying to make something based on one of my girlfriend's original characters. But I'm kind of putting my own spin on it. I'm mainly saying that because I know if Gabby looked at it, she'd be like, my character isn't like that. My character has this, this, and this, and this, and this. And I'd be like, oh, no. It's inspired by, to kind of get away with just doing whatever. Kirby said, what the hell is this? Oh, wait, I already read that. I thought that was another thing about the support slot. Gosh, it takes so long for Google to connect. Let's see. So we're going to use her head, most definitely. That's the only thing I know for sure that I'm going to use, to be honest. It's good to have all of the parts. Dokkan Gamer Z said, I was outside at night minding my own business. Then I see these two guys behind me. I couldn't see their faces. Then I started walking. The moment I see them following me, I started running. And then they started running. And then you saw one of the guys' faces. And then they were my friends. Wait, hold on. Wait, is this a dream? What happened? Yeah. You threw me when you said, and then you saw one of the guys' faces, and then they were my friends. The you is what threw me. Kirby said, well, shit. Kirby, I definitely need more information. Then Dokkan Gamer Z said, what wonderful friends. Definitely confused. Definitely don't fully understand what's happening. Can I find Storm's body transparent? They were pranking you. Oh. But their prank was to follow and chase you at night? Pranks nowadays are really weird. Because we have things like scare pranks now. I guess that was already a thing, but I feel like it became really prevalent when people learned that they could make like viral videos with scare pranks. I realized why I was seeing things that weren't what I expected, like with the quickness. Because a storm is also the physical force of nature. Physical force of nature is. I had said too much. I didn't need to go that hard. So I actually really like the storm thing. I worked a really long time on Pura. Dokkan Gamer said, "They're pranking me, these fucking cunts." Boy, I was screaming. Oh, dang, for real? It's interesting that people can do pranks like that and follow someone who, like, screams, but then not get in trouble, like, on the regular. Because you feel like if you kept chasing people and people were screaming, that, like, someone else would see it who wasn't in on it and get onto you. So this is storm transparent, but is the background just going to be white? If it is, I'm going to be salty as fuck. Okay. Copy image. Paste. Ooh, but yeah, how was everyone's day today? I know Kirby's day just started. Dokkan Gamer Z told me about his account being different on Dokkan, him having lost his account. Nyan Shy Shy, how was your day today? And how's anyone else's day? Dokkan Gamer Z said, then everyone who was watching me, and for defense, they say, sup, dude. So in order to, like, cover their tracks, when people are looking around, they just come up and just say, like, sup, dude, as if they were just there to say hey. I guess. Hard transition. When I click Control A, I forgot it would also select Storm's body. And then we're going to move Pura forward. Control A. This is actually pretty interesting. Storm's body again. Well, deselect and select. Wash it out. I'm going to probably have to turn up the brightness pretty hard in order to make it work with Pura. Oh my gosh, yeah, that brightness is going hella up. Fuck, not like that. When you're like, reduce, reduce, reuse, recycle. We're getting there. Tone the brightness down a little bit. Up the contrast. I didn't make Pura have... Oh wait, I remember why Pura's settings are the way they are. Because I didn't want to lose too much detail, as was now demonstrated. It's not fully meshing. I think I thought I would want it to be brighter than I really need it to be. We need a little more, well, not more, but less contrast. It is a struggle to figure out where the balance comes in, though. That's not bad, actually. Let's see. Dokkan Gamer Z said, I was about to karate chop their asses. Karate chop is a very specific move. First thing that comes to mind, must karate chop. So When did they reveal that it was a prank? Was it like you were running and then people started looking at you and then it was like, oh, it's a prank, bro? Like by that point? Or were you running and then um, after you guys had kept running like past the people who were looking at you? Maybe it was when they said sup, dude. I guess so. That's probably what happened. I'm having trouble imagining they could do it at any other time and not just be really awkward. Oh, you just saw their faces and then you stopped. So you just like, you already knew these people. You did say they were your friends. The torso is slightly tilted to the side. But this Wonder Woman is the most like forward facing Wonder Woman. I wonder if that'll even work. It shouldn't, but I'll try it because I'm crazy. It really would be the leg portion. It wouldn't be the hips. My brain is like, I either shrink everything else or I make the legs wider. And I am more willing to actually crunch everything else than to try to widen the legs up. The toes are pointed so hard on this Wonder Woman. I don't know why. Then Dokkan Gamer Z said, but nobody knew it was them that were following me because they stopped in the crowd and were hiding when I stopped. Okay, I see what you're saying. I could see that. Well, well, I'm glad it was just a prank and that, you know, you didn't get attacked or anything. And see, it ended up being like a kind of fun story. I'll widen the legs a little bit. Oh fuck! When you accidentally drag the hair, when you accidentally drag the hair and it doesn't matter. What? When you? Why is there this extra hair? The legs mattered though. That's why there's this fucking weave problem. I was wondering. I didn't like the black dots. Dokkan MRZ was like, well, it's not fun for me. Um, I think the best thing to do in that kind of situation is tell your friends that, like, hey, you know, I don't really appreciate jokes like that kind of thing. And for them to just not do that kind of thing anymore. And, you know, they'll probably respect your wishes. Doo-doo-doo. But yeah, people can't really change how they act unless you, like, make sure to tell them that the way they're acting just isn't working. Like if you're really against them doing pranks and shit like that. I wanted to add some more details to her face. Well, there we go. It kind of works, and then kind of doesn't. I don't know. The Wonder Woman might need. little more height up, more waist. I like how my brain's like the face is a little too anime. It's like, what do you mean it's too anime? That's the fucking style. Come on. Because it gets hella sketchy. I might just want to sketch her out. Because congruency is really what matters. Let's see. Kirby said, I now have an A grade team in soccer spirits. Yo, congratulations, dude. You've been hitting the soccer spirits pretty hard. You and Kratos, when you get into a game, you like really get into it. Let's see. So far, so good. She lost a lot of facial detail. And because we went with the storm body, she no longer is in like a position to hold a sword. You played Brave Frontier for 4 years? Ball. I mean, I don't think I've ever played a mobile game for that long. Let's see. Dragon Wings Transparent. Because Gabby's really into dragons. We're also going to give her. Her face is so far away now. There's no reason to give her face like curse marks and stuff like that. I was going to try and give her like a scale kind of thing. Scales and like curse mark images and shit like that. Do I want two wings that hit from a side perspective? Or no? I guess I don't want one wing that goes from the side. Kirby said it probably has the longest story ever in a mobile game, at least. Oh wow. Yo, does the story ever end for Soccer Spirits, by the way? Like, do you get to like a final story mission? There we go. Flush it. Flush it a little less. Brighten it up. Flush it. Brighten. Brighten less. Oh, right, I haven't recolored it. I was wondering what the fuck was happening. Let's see. I kind of want to see spines, but I don't want to see the full black spines. There we go. Kirby said, I'm in chapter 3 through 4 of Soccer Spirits. Okay. Send it back. Let's see. I wish we could do more with her. I did like a lot of setup and a lot of editing thinking we were going to use a bunch of pieces, and I realized my image of her didn't involve using any more Pura pieces. I might as well not leave the Pura pieces to waste. We can definitely do something with them. But I don't know what else I would do to her if it wasn't like face based. Especially since she just kind of doesn't have one anymore. So let's see, change over to select. Oh, I can tell that my computer's chugging hard. It wasn't ready to zoom in this hard. Oh, that's harder than chugging. It actually like kind of gave up on life a little bit. Yeah, it's just freezing up on me now. Yep. Maybe closing a tab will help it. Ooh, this is when you return to the tab and there's nothing. We can definitely do background stuff as well. Oh, that's right. I kind of wanted to give her a venom mouth, venom tongue kind of thing at one point when I was originally thinking about it. So let's look that up. Let's look up the venom mouth. I like how I looked up venom mouth by itself and didn't look at like venom mouth transparent. Venom mouth transparent is a dumb thing to type in, anyways. Venom mouth is a dumb thing to type in. I don't think Google has images of just Venom's mouth. Fuck, when you're hella wrong. Fuck, those are actually just individual images of his mouth. It's iconic, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. That's a head on. She's kind of to the side. If I flushed it to black and white, but it's already black and white, then it shouldn't matter too much. Let's see what happens. I'm interested. I like how 1080p is an option if I want to see Venom's mouth in the fullest of detail. So transparency shouldn't matter too much for this, which is just a block. I think the problem is it'll probably look like a block. It'll probably stand out really hard on her face. Today is an all elementals day in soccer spirits. I really never got too hard into soccer spirits. Like the more I think about it, it's all account based too, so I could always get back into it in the future, which is nice. And it doesn't seem like the game's going anywhere. Dokkan Gamer said, "IDBZ better than DBS." Yes. Are you saying that you think Dragon Ball Z is better than Dragon Ball Super? I find that debatable. It's really different. Let's see. Kirby said, "You use elementals to evolve your peeps." Okay, ballin'. Those recolors actually look really dope. Flush it. See what happens. Nah, it's not needed. I guess I'd like to know your argument for why you feel Dragon Ball Z is better than Dragon Ball Super. I feel like Dragon Ball Super's learned a lot from Z and is applying it in a way. It's essentially continuing, to be honest. It's like a continuation, but it's in the middle. Kirby said, "Yay, a teamwork moment for my ace shooter." Ballin'. I'm gonna put her on a rooftop, I think. Being able to take advantage of perspective and zooming and things like that can help make this image more worthwhile. Because I did a lot of unnecessary editing. Well, not necessarily, because technically I have access to all those Pura setups now, all the Pura assets. Dokkan Gamer Z said, "The only complaint that I have is that Goku is a dumbass. He's not the same Goku. Example, look at the new arc. I like it, but it's all Goku's fault. If his universe got erased, he was too greedy to fight." Well, I mean, if we're going to be honest, Goku's kind of always been a dick. But it doesn't mean negative. Like, he's not being a dick to be a bad person. It's just like how his personality is. Because he could have killed Majin Buu in the Buu arc, right? But he's like, I'm just gonna let Goten and Trunks do it because they're the new generation. So it should be their responsibility, kind of thing. They need to be able to prepare for these big threats. But you're there, Goku. Like, take care of the shit. You know, like, he doesn't have to do shit like that. If you are there and you can help, then you should help and you should get rid of the threat. In the end, he kind of had to anyways. So, like, and you can, like, argue for him that, like, you know, he is going to be gone and, you know, they can help him. But you could bring him back, actually. Kirby said he couldn't kill Majin Buu. He had no time left on Earth. When he was in Super Saiyan 3, There's a statement later on where he says he could have killed Majin Buu at that time. And that was back when Majin Buu was still in his fat form, and when he demonstrates his abilities to Babidi and Buu. Let's see. Wow, it's 3 p.m. Holy fuck. I'll do a close-up version of her as well that shows off the face idea. Flood it. She has such skinny legs. I'm gonna add a lightning strike in the distance. Dokkan Gamer Z said, and the next complaint is that Vegeta gets shafted every time in every arc. At least give him some spotlight. But no, Battle of Gods, Goku Resurrection of F, Goku Universe 7 versus Universe 6, Goku Universal Tournament Goku. It's too early for us to say that Vegeta's going to get the shaft in the Tournament of Power. More than likely, yeah, but we don't know. Also, Vegeta has like an interesting character arc, and a big part of his arc is that he's like behind. Oh, hold up! I got a text from Josh. I'll pick you up around 5. CJ says he has another meeting after the YouTube meeting. Okay. Well, good to know. Well, so Vegeta's character arc is heavily dependent on his relationship with Goku and how he is adjusting to Earth life, as well as him trying to surpass Goku. Dokkan Gamer Z said, in future Trunks arc, Trunks, but not Vegeta. What? The Trunks thing was some weird bullshit that they should have explained. I feel like if they explained Super Saiyan Rage and Trunks' transformation, the Trunks arc would have been better. But because I don't think it was in Toriyama's notes that Trunks gets a bullshit transformation and wins, that they didn't have an explanation because they just made that shit up. I like how Dokkan Gamer Z says, wait, it was Zeno. You're right. Zeno is the one who ends up erasing everything. Still, that Trunks transformation bullshit, that doesn't happen in the manga at all, which inclines me to believe that Toriyama didn't put it in the notes. So I don't know what the fuck that was about. Speaking of Zeno just kind of chills in the middle of nothing after he erases that universe, by the way. Also, it's some bullshit that he erases the entire universe. Zamasu was spreading or whatever, which was interesting. But the idea that, like, to get rid of Zamasu, Zeno destroys everything. And then he didn't go anywhere, I think, is what pissed me off. He erases everything, and then he just, like, floats. Like, what would have happened if Goku and them hadn't come back to get that Zeno, and he was just there? Zeno is currently an interesting thing to talk about in Dragon Ball because he's so powerful. Dokkan Gamer Z said, "Don't get me started on the rest of the cast. The only time we see them is when Beerus eats." Damn. Well, the latest arc is getting better with that, considering that they have like responsibilities in the Tournament of Power and everything. Lightning already kind of looks good, not gonna lie. I'll flush it though. It gives it print grain. Oh, I'm hitting the contrast button still. Ain't that about a bitch? It's funny to see her body like phase through the lightning. Lift it up one level. It's interesting to see it like shoot through the wings. It's almost like the lightning illuminates her wings. Or like the lightning's like flashing off of her. Either way, that's actually really cool. I fuck with it on the slight. Kirby said, "Why isn't Beerus and Whis fighting in the Tournament of Power?" Because none of the angels or gods of destruction are fighting in the Tournament of Power. Dokkan Gamer Z says, "And I don't actually care about the animation if it's not good at times. It's nor good, but when it wants to, it gets good. It does have its moments of being good and being bad." I'm gonna call this one Lita Dragon Blossom because she's lit AF. Literally. But yeah, I dig it. She kind of has like this gargoyle rooftop kind of type of thing going down. Let me change the contrast on her face though. It is some shit to look at her and be able to visibly tell that she has no nose or mouth. And that's been something I've been very conflicted on. Because when you can see her nose and mouth, you can tell that like it's not fully a part of the composition. When you started scrubbing, but you didn't mean to. Fuck. I meant to up the contrast on her. I ended up fucking with the background a little bit. There we go. The animation sometimes can get weird as fuck. Not gonna lie. But I agree. Sometimes it gets really good. Dokkan Gamer Z said, "I didn't watch the first two arcs because you can watch the movies. I had a similar mindset, but now I'm going back and watching the first few in English. I've already watched the Battle of Gods in English. So I'm in the middle of Resurrection F in English right now. They did a few things differently. Some characters die that did not die in the films. So when I heard that, I was like, oh, fuck, they're different." Why'd they change shit? But they did change a few things. Still, you could survive without seeing the changes, I'm sure. They're not like too significant. It's funny that character death can happen, and then you say that character death isn't too significant. Let's see. So it's now like 3 p.m. So I probably should be getting ready for my class. Well, I don't have class for the meeting that we're doing for the YouTube club. But what I'll do instead of just ending the stream, I'll aggregate these assets real quick. And then I will go through some of the creations that we've made. Dokkan Gamers, you said, oh, and Frieza. How the fuck did he get strong in so little time? Well, are you talking about in the Resurrection F arc? Because the idea of that is Frieza had never trained before. So the whole question was, what happens when someone who's like already like naturally really powerful tries? You know what I mean? And it was a heavy climb. You know, all of the shit that we saw Frieza do before was without Frieza ever having trained a day in his life. So now we get to see Frieza train, and Frieza's better, which makes sense. Come on, we can do this. Dokkan Gamers, you said he was weaker than Trunks and Goten, and they give us this shit. Well, I mean, he was definitely like weaker than them prior to training, but that was the whole point. Is that like Frieza had a lot of untapped potential, so they were showing us what would happen if they're showing us what would happen if Frieza did tap into that before untapped potential. There we go. I'm trying to isolate this head. Okay, still dragging it. Let's see. Dokkan Gamer Z said that's a huge problem because if he keeps training, he's gonna kill everyone. You're not wrong. A lot of people say that he's probably gonna be the hold on. With everything so close together, it's easier for me to deselect everything except what I'm trying to pull. A lot of people say that Frieza is going to be the true antagonist of the Tournament of Power, and that something's going to happen to interrupt everything. People also have a theory that the Angels are going to be the antagonists in the Tournament of Power, the Grand Priest. Kirby said, how did Frieza have the ability to change color? Not only did Frieza have the ability to change color, Kirby, Frieza says he chose the color he changed to. I thought that was weird. That's really specific. Okay. Oh, we already have that sword. Yeah, that little piece isn't adding anything to it. So this is the asset page for her, I guess. I didn't realize that I've been spelling her name wrong for so long. Kirby said, so he chose the color? That is symbolic of the thing he hates the most? What the fuck? Yeah, that's even how he describes it. He did it like in spite of the Saiyans. Dokkan Gamer Z said he's gonna kill Vegeta and then Goku goes ape shit Lemon Breaker Super Saiyan. That's a good one. Fuck. It'd be interesting if we see Goku die again in the Tournament of Power. I doubt he would. Ooh, let me pull up the Hangout. Hey guys. So right now what I'm doing is I'm opening my files so I can show you all. I'm also checking my phone. I'm opening my files so I can show you guys what we've worked on so far in these past few episodes. Because we've made some solid progress in 2 episodes. Hold on. Yep, comma. It's at 4. Right? Question mark. Oh, I could possibly ride with Colin. That would solve a few issues. Sorry that this has been mixed in with a lot of other stuff going on. I see Jet edits as being like a hangout with Jet kind of stream where you guys sit and talk with me, except there isn't really a face cam as I'm trying to focus more on what's going on. Kirby says he has a tail now. Oh, wait, GT isn't canon. Colin said, indeed. I'm bringing the PS4, apparently. Oops, see you there? Oh, solid. That's cool. Are we going to actually stream at the meeting? The YouTube Club meeting is going to be interesting. It's called The Core instead of the YouTube Club. But it'll be exciting for us to all meet. So let me get this image up. When you're super confused, where's the latest image? So right now I'm looking to see why my images seem behind. Let's see. Man, when you have a Chromebook, so your files can have ads in it for Google products. Here we go. So now I should have, well, fuck. So essentially what's happening is whenever I click on anything, the files thing is scrolling. So I'll end up clicking on the wrong thing. But it's lagging out really hard, so I don't see it move at the last minute. But yeah, I'm going to show off a few of the things that we've made. We're almost there. Ooh, come on. I believe in you. Almost there. There we go. I think we clicked it. I think we've got it now. Let's see. Kirby said Elder Kai just pulls on his tailbone and then a tail comes out. What? Yeah, that was a really weird scene. And Elder Kai is like, and it'll release your hidden powers and blah, 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 blah. Which seemed really, really weird. You can kind of see where they're coming from with the idea, because of the idea that a Saiyan's form was to go Great Ape, and that was a really common thing for them to do. But Great Ape is only like a 10 times multiplier. It's still like a natural thing for them to get stronger. Now tapping into ape power wouldn't hurt, but it's weird to think that it'd be enough for you to unlock Super Saiyan 4 kind of thing, for you to jump to this whole new level. Okay, so now I finally have the photos up and everything of what we've done so far. So let me get the screen share set up. Okay, I'm making sure I don't have any unnecessary tabs up first. Because my computer is still chugging really hard. Ooh. Okay, so you should be able to see it momentarily. I hit screen share. It could just be lagging really hard. No, that's not lag. I just think it just didn't do it. Screen sharing failed to start. Wow. Ooh, I'm clicking retry to see if I can get it to work. But yeah, make sure you guys like this video if you've enjoyed it so far. I'm still going to show you guys the images. So stay tuned. Here we go. Let's try them. I believe in you. You can do this, Google. Cool. But yeah, I'd like them to do a transformation that kind of has a really different look, kind of like how Super Saiyan 4 was so different. I don't know why, but I really want a Super Saiyan transformation that changes your skin like really drastically, to where your skin has like a different texture in some way. I know that seems really weird, but I keep thinking about what if Goku is made out of Kachikachin, which doesn't mean shit because Kachikachin is being continually broken, even though it's the most durable thing in the multiverse that we know of. Well, other than the fighters themselves, apparently. But I think the design just seems cool. It's like a sleek, dark, durable material, but you could like see it shaped around Goku, and Goku could have his auras flared around it. Kirby said SS4 blue. Elder Kai, make it happen. Elder Kai pulls his tailbone and tells him to hold his key in while he pulls the tail out. Oh, Rich. Let's see. Is the Hangout working? Nope. Hangout's still not screen sharing. I think part of what gets me is that YouTube's been just glitching really hard today. Well, not just YouTube. It seems like everything's been glitching kind of hard today. Okay, present to everyone. So this is the one that we just did on stream, but like saved as a file. So I think this one actually turned out pretty well. I think I would scroll backwards to see the one before it. Nope, I guess not. Scroll forward. Doesn't seem like it's in the proper order. Yeah, it's not in order at all. Lame. Thumbnail view, slideshow. Great. So I've worked to get this up, but then this isn't actually in the right order that it needs to be. I'm able to see these at the bottom. I'm going to change it to thumbnail view. Thumbnail view is not showing me shit. Here we go. So thumbnail view is going to try and show me all my pictures. Yeah. Let's chill on that. Oh, and this is just straight up a slideshow. Why is it in this order? It's like alphabetical. It's not even in the order that you would normally look at it, too. Which is some bullshit. Because I know how it's supposed to work. Because of the fact that I use this whenever I do my Dragon Ball Super reviews. So I know it's supposed to be in like a proper order. I'm sorry for complaining so much. It's just frustrating to know that like it's not supposed to work this way, um, and that it's not like my first rodeo kind of thing. You know what I mean? I should be able to, with rightful expectations, be able to do very simple things I've done before on the stream without having to worry about all this. And still putting it in the wrong order. That's incredibly annoying. So I think one thing I can do to try and fix it is to take these images and place them together in a folder. The lag on scrolling down. Oh gosh, and then you end up scrolling down too far. Whoa. Let me check the live chat while I wait for it to scroll up. Okay. Scroll down. Three. Almost there. Almost there. Kirby said the center player of my Dark Ardor team is not strong enough. Oh, dude, you gotta get him strong. You need more of them elementals. Is it fully evolved? Ooh. See, I need to make a new folder. Here we go. No, it's a 3-star Mikkel. What color stars? I'm really annoyed because I don't know what my computer's doing right now. And it's bothering me, like, really hard. Yellow stars. Let's see. What is the star color cycle again? I think red was the best, right? Does it just go from yellow to red? Okay, here we go. So it just opened all the images. Yellow, red, rainbow. Oh, dang. Yeah, that Mikkel sounds kind of weak. I'm shocked. What made you decide to play Mikkel on your team? So hopefully it should work now. Okay, there we go. So here's Tigrok, who we made yesterday. So this is Tigrok when he's not transformed, which is pretty all right. He was one of the first ones we made yesterday, where I was like, oh yeah, this is like really its own character, and it's really become its own thing, which was like the overall goal. Ooh, this was really basic. This was just me mashing a whole bunch of stuff together. It's Tsunayoshi from Katakeo Hitman Reborn with shades and Omnitrix and an edited Dino Thunder badge. It's really wall that has white spray paint on it. This is Doomgrok. So Doomgrok is essentially Tiger Grok, but infected with the Doomsday virus. This was the first image that we did in this stream, and he turned out really well. I actually really like how Doomgrok looks overall. Ooh. Next up is another one from yesterday, a forearm woman, but it doesn't look right on an all black background. Yeah, lame. That's when we were still like getting a feel for everything. Another one that just is me getting a feel for everything was this Iron Beetle thing. That also definitely could use some work. For some reason on that one, I didn't want to like high contrast, high grain everything. But it's really helpful to like do that. That's the first one I did yesterday, and I did that before the stream, and it's all right. It's the upper half of Suna, the lower half of Sora from Kingdom Hearts, a bunch of particle effects, and it's in the Tournament of Power arena from Dragon Ball Super. It's pretty much that whole thing. And then here's what you guys watched me make like a few moments ago, a Lit a Dragon Blossom, which I also feel like turned out great. I have to say my favorite three is Tigrok Transformed, Doomgrok, Lita is also good. I just realized we haven't run into Tigrok Transformed yet. We're about to. This next one is when we combined Rangiku with a few different people. So Rangiku with like a Spider-Man-esque mask with Vegeta legs, and next to her is Rangiku with a Spider-Man-esque mask with Bulma legs. And this one also doesn't work well on a solid black background. Here's Tigrok transformed with a background in the background. And I actually really like it. You guys can't tell because of how washed it is, but the two background areas are a gate to heaven and a gate to hell. And it kind of shows like the split in Tigrok's character. But I actually like this one. It's pretty dope. The wings are so bright compared to everything else. And here is just Tigrok transformed without the background. You can kind of see the shockwave more when it's all black. I just noticed that. It really like flashes at you. But yeah, I do like how he turned out. And then we're back to where we started with just basic Tigrok, not transformed. So he doesn't have the helmet or the wings or the energy blast or anything like that. But I feel like we've gone a long way and made like a lot of cool stuff together. Let's see. Kirby said, I like those shoes. Very cartoony. Very much so. Ooh. So I'd like to thank you all again for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you like this video, make sure to like this video. Favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding, ding, ding. Ring that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we do these live streams. Sorry that this also went on for a really long time. I'm really bad about letting the jet edits just ride. I think that's the whole reason why I wanted to stream it. It's because it's just something I can do for hours. And you can really just lose yourself in it. And sometimes you just end up doing shit. Like that Pura thing, where I got a bunch of Pura assets. It's nice that I have those. I can now use those in the future. But the fact that I ended up not using them was some shit. You know, a good chunk of the stream was just me trying to cut up Pura. So I'll try and do better on that. Try and make it more of a show. Be more professional. It's always weird whenever I talk to people on the phone on the stream and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll try and like make this stream a little bit better. I'm hoping to later today be able to show you guys Sandbox Evolution. I'm really excited for that. But tell me what you guys thought about the different drawings. What mashups would you like to see in the future? I'm always open to recommendations. And thank you all for watching. This is your host and your boy, Jet Black, logging out. Peace.